They said it was an impossible strategy for PTE Describe Image. But in my 10 years of teaching PTE, I have always experimented secret tips, templates and techniques with the PTE software. And my recent experiment will surprise you in a delightful way. This is the most interesting strategy that all our students are now using successfully. Stay tuned and find out what this secret hack is for PTE Describe Image using simple but very effective templates. Hey everyone, I am Anurag, your PTE expert, and I am back with another secret hack video, and this time it is PTE speaking Describe Image question. I want to ask you a simple question. Do you think that if you don't use good keywords in Describe Image responses, you won't score good marks in this task? Is that true? I know half of you are jumping on your seats and saying, yes sir, we need to use good keywords from the image. Well, that is not true at all. This is a big secret that you learn now. Stay tuned and watch the full video to find out more secrets and hacks and how you can get a full score easily. You will also find a link in the end to download the popular template that we use. Well, we can actually speak about the same image in hundreds of different ways, as everyone understands or perceives the same image in a different manner, differently. Some people will see some details, whereas others will see the other details. Some people will describe the numbers given in the image, whereas the others may talk about the colors. Others may talk about trends using a set of words. So what I'm trying to say here is simple, that an image can speak 1,000 words. And the PTE AI has no way to say that one answer is better than the other one in terms of how you are describing it. So what is the key weapon for PTE Describe Image? Let's discuss that next. Secret tip to your success in Describe Image, which is super most important thing, is fluency. There is no good keywords in an image. If you just speak a little bit relevant content to the image and don't start telling the story of the rabbit and the tortoise, then you are doing great. All you need to do is observe and pick some keywords from the given image. If it is a graph or table, then you see a lot of words mentioned in the image. Even if you get a plain picture with no words, you still have 25 seconds to prepare, and that is sufficient time to think about some vocabulary that are relevant to the picture again. I'll show you some examples shortly, but first let's talk about the mistakes and the problem areas. If you don't fix these, your scores will go down to 0. One of the major mistakes that people do in PTE Describe Image task is just start speaking like this. I can see green, I can see black, I love you, I hate you, blah 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 blah. The image is beautiful, and that too with full speed, as if they need to catch a train. Two big problems in this approach. Firstly, you are speaking very short sentences here, which will impact your fluency. What you need to do is to speak some phrases in a sentence. Of course, some of the sentences can be short, but try to speak 2 to 3 sentences that have or has some phrases in them. And secondly, remember that a computer program is evaluating your response, and it will be hard time to understand the words if you speak it very fast. If you speak in this manner, then completely forget about getting 79 plus or even a 7 band score. You need to calm down, my friend. Don't get overexcited, keep your cool. These are the secret tips that you need to keep it in your mind while attempting these questions. Now you know that content is not important, but fluency is. So how do we achieve fluency? What helps us to get a good fluency?
Sir, I can talk English, I can work English, and I can eat.
Stop, Papu. I don't have any words to describe what you are doing to English. Well, of course, you need to speak at a moderate speed and clearly. But the most important thing that can help you to speak phrases is actually using a simple Describe Image template. You can use any template that you want, but ideally, it should have an introduction, body, and a conclusion. Just speak about the things you can understand from the image. It may not be correct. It doesn't matter. It has no impact on your speaking scores if you're saying the correct things from the image or not. See a great template that my students are successfully using currently. This template has introduction, couple of sentences in the body, and then a conclusion. And it already has many phrases. so you don't have to worry about it. Let the template work out the magic. Let's do 2 examples and you will understand more clearly. See the bar graph here. It has so many keywords. I just need to put them in the template easily, and my final response will be something like this. The given image represents several trends and features for total loss collision. A deep analysis of the picture reveals a lot of detail. The image displays various things such as vehicle color, gray, and frequency. Similarly, blue, green, and red can be observed in the image. However, the illustration also highlights white, black, and 50. In conclusion, the image provides useful information. Alright, this response, if spoken with no hesitations or fumbles, just the way I spoke, will fetch you a full score. Certainly, using good keywords in the describe image has no significance on your scores. Only speak clearly and fluently. That's the key. Let's look at another tricky example this time. An image with just a picture, no keywords. What do you do then? Let's take this example. For this type of images, you need to build your own keywords in the 25 seconds that are given to you before speaking. In worst case, if you are unable to think of many words, as the template needs, just repeat the previous keywords in a random fashion. Let's say we picked up these keywords after looking at it: earth, hand, pollution, fire, trees, birds, ponds, sky, clouds, green, orange, blue. And the response will be, the given image represents several trends and features for earth pollution. A deep analysis of the picture reveals a lot of detail. The image displays various things such as hand, fire, and trees. Similarly, pond, sky, and clouds can be observed in the image. However, the illustration also highlights birds, green, and blue. In conclusion, the image provides useful information. That's it. Again, a full score if you say this response fluently. As simple as that. Now, you know the secrets behind the PTE Describe Image task and how fluency is the secret hack to a 90 score, along with such an easy template to use. Now, before we wind up, I want to recommend you to watch the video on 10-day speaking challenge, where I have shared the latest tips and strategies for 2024 after the PTE software was updated. A must watch to perfect your speaking scores. I will be back in another 2 days with another informative video on the PTE. Till then, keep watching Edutrainex, and this is the way you crack the PTE exam.